Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing super well. Today I want to talk to you about why I believe we're going to have more transactions per agent this year. 2022, the year all the experts are calling for less transactions, less transactions, less transactions. So before we get into that, I just want to share with you how grateful I am to be in the position that I am and work so hard to be in. Today, Sunday, my wife went and ran some errands this morning. Me and my daughter took the golf cart, went and had breakfast, just enjoying every second, laughing the whole way. We leave there and just on a whim, we say, let's go to the zoo and go pet some deer, feed some giraffe. Just amazing, right? And just with zero stress. I used to have to worry every day if I was going to be able to pay my bills and, what I was going to eat and stuff like that. And just to be in this position. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to know that if you are in that place where you're struggling and really worried about money and trying to hit these goals, and if you're going to be able to pay your bills and stuff like that, just realize I have been there, and I promise you, if you keep working and you keep visualizing the long term, things are going to happen for you. I can promise you that it does happen, because there were many times where I doubted the process and I doubted I was going to be able to achieve the things that I wanted to achieve. And I'm here to tell you guys, I have arrived as far as complete happiness, not worried about anything financially. Everything is just really as good as it can get. Now, am I striving to get better and better and better and provide an even better life and progress? Absolutely, every day trying to get better. You can't stop trying to get better. That's why I'm who I am. If I was going to just settle, I would have settled a long time ago, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have any of this. So just know, guys, it's all about getting a little bit better every day, enjoying what you have, being grateful for what you have, but staying hungry for what you don't have, right? But never letting that get under your skin, all right? So keep fighting the good fight. Today, I want to talk to you again about why I believe we're going to have more transactions per agent this year. So back a couple months ago, there was an article that came out. I forget who it was, but they talked about how we had very low transactions per agent. I don't remember if they said all-time low. I don't think they used that terminology. It probably was an all-time low, though. I guarantee you it was probably an all-time low because of the fact that we do have a record number of real estate agents in the country right now. So that was part of the article as well. We have a record number of real estate agents in the country, in the history, right? And so when you have a record number of real estate agents, that's probably going to knock the transaction per agent down when you're dividing the transactions across all of those agents. Now, a little sidebar note here, I find it very interesting when some of these articles try to use clickbait around, there's more agents than there are listings. Well, that was back when listings were selling in one day. So you've got 1.1 million listings with 1.5 agents. That day, all those listings sell. The next day, you get another 1.1. Of course, not all of them were selling in a day, but you get my point. There's a churn of the listings, right? And there's plenty of business. Business is 1,000,000% unlimited forever, right? Remember one of my last videos. It's the process from relationship created to close, not contract to close, right? And you can't talk to every single property owner in your market ever in your life. So you've got job security forever. You can't go out there and create all the relationships that are available for you to go create. Therefore, you can't do all the business that's available for you to do. Therefore, your success is 100,000,000% predicated on how much you can handle. And a lot of people just can't handle from relationship created to close at a very high volume and really scale that. That's just facts. And that's why a lot of people aren't closing the amount of deals they want to close. They think, I can close more deals because, I can handle more contracts. So you can't handle the work that goes into filtering through the population and talk to enough people to create the relationships needed to build your business any higher. That's just it, point blank. But when we talk about number of agents, out there in the market, we're at an all-time high. Transactions per agent, more than likely at all-time low because of that. Why do we have so many agents? Well, the pandemic brought them in with people that are bored, didn't have nothing else to do. They saw on social media that agents are out here crushing it. when half of them that look like they're crushing on social media aren't really crushing it, but they thought, hey, this looks like a nice career I can get into and make a lot of money quick. Well, they found out that that was not true, right? In March, we had a nice little purge in the industry where we lost a lot of agents due to fees from boards and NAR and so on and so forth. There were a lot of brokerages that had off-board agents in March. We saw it, other brokerages saw it, and we knew it was coming. We knew that was coming. And this year with CEs coming up and a lot of fees and all that, agents are going to drop off. Now, where I feel like the real perfect storm is happening this year for 2022 is transactions. NAR's calling for 2 to 4% less transactions, up to 10% if interest rates get out of hand, right? Other experts are calling for up to 25% less transactions. So it's pretty much across the board with experts that they feel like transactions are going to be lower this year. My theory is this: whatever percentage, I don't want to call the percentage exactly because I don't know what it's going to be, but whatever it ends up being, right, we're going to lose a higher percentage of agents. So let's just say we lose 4% transactions this year. We're going to lose more than 4% of the agents, right? And it's because of the fact that if there's less transactions, okay, agents don't understand, especially new agents, that the market's not correlated to your business. So they're going to take that as, well, I might as well go ahead and get out. I haven't sold much anyway, right? Fees are coming up, continued net's coming up. Why should I even do that if we're going into a market where there's going to be less transactions? Let me just go ahead and leave the business, right? That's what's going to happen. Do I want that to happen? No. I hope some of you are watching this video right now and you realize that that's not even correlated to your business. If you stay out there, you stay grinding, you keep calling property owners, trying to make 5 new friends a day, adding them to your database, remarketing to them, you will eventually have one of the largest businesses in your market. It's as simple as that. It's the patience part that you can't handle. It's the sheer volume of calls you got to make that you can't handle, right? I'm not trying to single you out. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, go do what you need to do to succeed if you want to. I'm not stopping you, and it doesn't matter to me if you do or don't. I'm going to be successful either way, and I can go to sleep at night knowing I told you to do it, right? And I put it in your hands. Now, are you going to do it? That's the question. But back to my theory here, let's say it drops 8%. Transactions drop 8%. We're going to lose more than 8% of the agents, which means what? More transactions per agent. That's what we're going to see this year. We're going to see transactions drop. We're going to see even more agents drop because of it. It's not completely correlated to that, right? It's not like when the market drops, that's the 100% correlations to agents dropping. I think it's a number of things. I think dues, I think continued net, I think since we've been, we're a year out of the pandemic, 2 years since it began, I think we have a lot of agents there that aren't viable agents who have a pulse, agents who are actually out there selling and trying to sell. I think we have a lot of people on the sideline who are literally waiting for an excuse to hop out of the business. So I hope I can get my hands on some of these agents as well who are on the sidelines, who really have what it takes, who have the work ethic, have the professionalism, have the discipline, are dependable, do what they say they're going to do. I hope that I'm getting to some of you guys. I'm hoping my content, you're seeing my content somewhere and something hits with you, snaps you out of it, makes you realize how simple this business can really be, right? It just takes a long time to develop. I've had many experienced agents move to different markets, right? I've had really great agents and I've seen them go to different markets, start over. It takes them 6 months to get to the first deal, right? It takes new agents on average who make it 6 months to get to their first deal. So you have to think it's not because you're new, because the experienced agent changed markets, it still took them 6 months. It's not because you're new, it's because it takes that long to develop the number of relationships needed to gain momentum in your business. Guys, it's not rocket science. I'm here to help you through it, right? So if you guys haven't heard of me yet, Ricky Carruth, I've been a 20-year real estate agent, closed 1,000 deals as a single agent. I'm a free coach. I created ZeroToDiamond.com, the world's first completely free real estate coaching program. Go there, try the 60 days, scripts, tutorials, the whole 9 yards, videos of me making live calls, right? Subscribe to this channel. I'm always trying to figure out what I can do to get you 3 steps ahead of the general industry so that you can really get out there and crush it. Again, guys, just here to help. DM me on Instagram if there's anything I can help you with. Shoot me a comment below. Let me know what you think about my theory here, and we'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care.